What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of this Nottingham Forest rebuild series that we are doing. If you've missed last episode, I'm going to throw some spoilers at you now. We have been promoted into the Premier League and the first time of asking. So today we are talking through all of our summer transfer dealings and we kick off our Premier League campaign. And unfortunately, we start taking on Liverpool. So without any further ado, let's dive into it and talk you through those transfers. Right then, guys, we are going to start by talking about the transfers out. The main transfer out that has earned us the most of the money so far is Dale Taylor. This is one of the guys that you was mentioning in the comments about being a very, very good prospect. He was wanted by Newcastle United and he wanted to leave, unfortunately. Newcastle got relegated. We got promoted. He wanted to join Newcastle. They are a bigger club in terms of reputation, of course. So he has departed for £4.1 million. And we've tried to invest that money along with our own from being promoted quite nicely. We've brought in 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 from Dinamo Zagreb. I'm looking for someone of my own to be in that central attacking midfield player. Obviously, we had the dude on loan from Benfica. We also had Luke Freeman, but they were both on loan last season. So I wanted to go out and buy my own player to play in that position. So we pulled in Mayer, and the main reason for that is because he's great. He's great at unlocking defenses. I've seen him in saves before do this. He's got great technique, great passing, but it's also, he's been brought in for his kind of set piece delivery, to be perfectly honest. He's got really good corners. He can take a good penalty. He's got great anticipation. So in terms of being able to unlock defenses, this is the reason why I went out and spent 8 million on him. For a winger, then we brought in 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 is how I'm going to say this guy's name. Young Romanian. I'm looking for youngsters. I'm looking for ability and players that can grow with the squad. So we went out and brought in this guy from Romania. I think he looks like a decent little prospect for 18. He's right where I need him to be. He's got good dribbling, good first touch, great passing, decent enough technique as well. His mentals are pretty good for 18 years of age, and his physicals are good where he needs them to be. He's good on both feet as that inverted winger. He's going to play on that left-hand side, so I'm thinking he can add a little bit of dynamic ability to us on that side. We've also picked up Max Lowe from Sheffield United. He is sort of a rotation squad player. We needed another left back, and he will compete with Ribeiro for that left back spot. We only spent 210k on him after they bought him a year prior from Derby County, so he ends up probably crossing the divide and causing a bit of a rift there. We also picked up this guy, Emmanuel Gayuba. Is how I'm going to say his name. I'm looking for a box-to-box midfielder. We let Sau go, so a little bit of depth in there as well. We also did renew the loan of James Garner, so he will operate in that midfield spot with us, but I wanted another depth option. This guy was free, 19 years of age. Looks like I could make a little bit of profit on him. Now he's in the Premier League. He's valued at 8.5 million, which is just crazy. We also went out and got Marvin Obuz from Cologne. Again, another winger on that left-hand side. Looks tricky with the 16 dribbling. Not as good mentally as the guy from Romania, but has that 5-star potential ability as well. He comes in on a free from Cologne, now valued at 3.9 million. He can play on both flanks, which is why I brought him in as sort of a versatility option, being able to play on both sides. We've also brought in 𝘼𝙗𝙬𝙪. If you guys watched my Glory Hunter earlier this year, you will recognize 𝘼𝙗𝙬𝙪. He comes in on loan from Valencia, having barely played a game for them the season prior. Really good fullback, actually. He was with us at West Ham towards the end of that journey. A little bit older than he is now, and I know how good a player he can be. And the fact that he can play on both sides is, again, perfect. Sort of that rotation option and then depth. And the main one, guys, is 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 Musiala has come in on loan from Bayern Munich. This guy is a beast. We used him in the Marseille rebuild, if you've not checked out that one, and he was an absolute monster. We've got him at 18 years of age. He's got a slight knock, so won't actually play today in the game against Liverpool, but will be basically our prime option as the advanced forward. Great on both feet, and he can develop an absolute beast as well. I'd like to keep hold of him for a couple of seasons, to be perfectly honest. Obviously, I did mention that we renewed the loan of James Garner. And obviously we've kind of addressed things a little bit now. I think we still need a backup goalkeeper. We've got options. We've got depth, which is kind of what I'm looking for. This is our best 11 as things stand, though. Samba in goal, Correa, Figueiredo, McKenna, Ribeiro, Yates, Garner, Lolly, Meyer, Popescu, and then Musiala up top. Obviously, Worrell is currently suspended, so won't make the cut. I think we do need a backup goalkeeper. I've also just realised Max Lowe is not registered either. So let's do that one super quickly. He's under 21, he's under 21, he's under 21. Don't need to register those. Garner, don't need to do. Let's pull in Max Lowe to make sure he is registered and can play in this game against Liverpool. We've got a ridiculous start to the season, guys, I must admit. We are at home to Liverpool, and then we travel to Old Trafford for our second game of the season, and the things kind of get a little bit easier, taking on West Ham, Southampton, Brighton, Brentford, Crystal Palace, Sheffield United, Aston Villa. So we will be looking to make some dents into some points after this game. But I think the first opening two are kind of chalked. We did all right in pre-season, little tour of Austria, winning most of those games. And then we took on Olympiacos away from home and unfortunately lost. But the City Ground is ready for its return to the Premier League. We are taking on Liverpool on the Sunday. Some of the games have already happened. Man City are top of the league. Southampton are bottom. Man City top with a +7 goal difference after a 7-0 victory after Ward-Prowse gets sent off there. It was only 1-0 at the time. James Ward-Prowse goes off and then they ship 6, which is just absolutely ridiculous. I'm expecting a very similar response today, actually, to be perfectly honest. I think we are going to struggle against Liverpool. That's not going to come as any surprise there. We have made a couple changes, as you would have seen from the assistant recommendations. Orbuz comes in and Graben comes in those respective positions. I'm obviously looking at Meyer to be our creative force. He is our best player in our team according to my coach's levels of judging their ability. What's up with Ryan Yates? He wants a new contract. Okay, well, we can sort that after this game, but it's the game that you are here to see. So we will auto number those two gentlemen. And we move into the game against Liverpool. A little bit worried about this one. Despite being at home, Alisson, Trent, Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson, Hendo, Keita, Salah, Dybala, who they've bought, Wijnaldum, and Roberto Firmino. Dybala. Okay. As if that Liverpool front line couldn't get any better. Nobody expects us to get a result, boys. I'm not going to beat around the bush. Nobody expects it. I don't expect it. Just go out and have a laugh, shall we? On our return to the Premier League, you could have had harder fixtures. Definitely could have had easier fixtures. Liverpool lost their last game, but that front four now of Salah, Mane, Firmino, and Dybala behind them is absolutely ridiculous. We take to the field then. What would we be happy with here? What would you be happy with in this situation? If you were the Nottingham Forest manager coming up to take on Liverpool on the first day of the Premier League season, would you be happy with a draw? Would you be happy with a 2-0 loss or something like that? I think this could be almost a cricket score, but I'm hoping the boys can put in a good little shift as Mo Salah puts Liverpool ahead on the 10-minute mark, but he is flagged for offside. I do like this blue kit of Liverpool's, to be perfectly honest. Ooh, let off the hook early doors there. Goal check and review. The goal has been disallowed. Mohamed Salah was offside. Let's watch this one again. Naby Keita trying to thread the ball through. And yeah, Salah is marginally offside there. But early warning signs that Liverpool can kind of do what they like against us. I think we're going to need to be big on our set pieces, though, as Liverpool boom that one clear. McKenna's going to drag it down. And we're going to start the attack again. Orbuz on the ball. We're doing okay. Ball across. Lolly. It's a chance. Joe Lolly on Nottingham Forest return to the Premier League. He's popped up at the far post. And what a cross that was from the fullback. Absolutely whipping it and picking him out. Oh no, or was it Garner? It was Garner. Great pass from Garner. Lolly getting completely clear of Robertson. A nice little dink over Alisson as well. Making sure we go a goal to the good. Unbelievable stuff there. Absolutely buzzing with that. Taking the lead at home against Liverpool on our return to the Premier League, obviously. But here come Liverpool. Looking forward to Firmino. And Samba very, very nicely off of his line and collecting that one there. Punted out to the right-hand side then, where we've got a little bit of space for Thierry Correa. And the Portuguese man just runs forward. Lolly with a bit of space, gives it back to his fullback, and we're there. Lewis Graben gets his shot blocked. Liverpool at 6s and 7s, and 𝘼𝙗𝙤 is forced to put it behind for a corner. The corners are going to have to be big for us. Mayo whips this one in, and McKenna heads over the bar at the near post there. All in all, not letting Liverpool have it their own way by any stretch. Throw-in for Liverpool. Henderson back out to Trent. Cross going to come over. We get the initial danger clear. Naby Keita on the ball, though, into the penalty area. He's going to have a chance. And Naby Keita scores a very, very nice goal that Liverpool fans would love to see in real life. Nice, mazy little run from him. Getting into our penalty area. We probably should close him down a little bit more here. Yeah. We're kind of just chasing him here, Yates, and then the fullback Correa just letting him through. Samba gets beaten at his near post. Kind of a collection of errors from the boys, but going into halftime, we will take a draw as things stand. Obviously, cross comes in. Matip. I said corners and set pieces are going to be big for us. They've been big for Liverpool. Joel Matip getting up at that near post. Good corner from 𝘼𝙗𝙤, I must admit. Swung in, gets up, heads it in, causes us some issues. Just the sheer height and physical presence of Joel Matip. And then just like that, in 5 minutes, we go into half-time, a goal down despite taking the lead. Liverpool probably good value for their lead, I must admit. 𝘼𝙗𝙤 struggle to perform. What I'm going to say is, I know we're underdogs, but go and give the fans a performance to cheer for. I will look at dragging 𝘼𝙗𝙤, actually. I can't carry a 6.2. Let's bring on... let's bring on 𝘼𝙗𝙤 Carvalho. Another 3-star player out on that right-hand side. We are relatively balanced, although it is a shame that Musiala is unable to play in this game. I think he could have caused Liverpool some issues. Mo Salah into the penalty area then and curls one with the inside of his left foot, sorry. Just wide of the post. Samba had it covered though, but Liverpool's really starting to turn the screw now. Lewis Grabban having a really disappointing game as well, down at a 6.3, but I don't think I've got any real options as to... I could bring on Lyle Taylor. Let's bring on Lyle Taylor. He's going to hopefully be the option. He was the option towards the start of last season. Taking Grabban off and bringing on Lyle Taylor. 66 minutes on the board. Good interception from us there. Carvalho, Garner, into the winger again. Mayo's got a little bit of space. And yeah, Matip just dominates Lyle Taylor there. Wijnaldum into Bobby Firmino. We get a good block on that. Goes behind for a goal kick. I thought it was a block. I thought it was going to go behind for a corner, but... goal kick is even better for us. 15 minutes to go. Can we snatch something here? Mayer, long ball again into Lyle Taylor, who makes it stick this time. And then Trent gets the ball off of him. This defensive unit from Liverpool is exceptional, I have to admit. Garner on the ball, getting pressed though by 𝘼𝙗𝙤. Picking up some space again for the midfielder. Goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. The left back's going to be in space, obviously, out on this side. We go long. Lyle Taylor wins it in the air. Into Joe Lolly. Run it down the right-hand side. Can he cause some danger? Back to Thierry Correa, who gets past his man. Yates with the cross in. It's low. Bouncing around Garner. Oh, how have we not put that at least on target and caused Alisson some trouble? And then Liverpool are going to go down the other end and do what Liverpool do and score another one, aren't they? Garner with the ball long. Lyle Taylor's going to be into the penalty area here. Lyle Taylor on the return to the Premier League. He was fantastic at the start of last season, I have to admit. Scored some big, big goals for us in the Championship at the start of last season. And that is another long ball. He gets away from Joel Matip there, and that is a great finish past Alisson, who's had an absolute stinker. Can we get out of here with a draw? Set piece, corner comes in. Oh, McKenna heads it just over the bar. We've had chances in this game, and the fact that it's 2-2, I'm absolutely buzzing. We're actually starting to turn the screw now. Thierry Correa with the throw. He's on the wrong side of the pitch. Lyle Taylor. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. Oh my days, we had an opportunity. We are just bombarding Liverpool at the moment. Long ball up to Firmino. Origi's on the pitch for Liverpool. He's just running in a straight line, boys and girls. And he goes round the goalkeeper, but we get the block on and we get the ball clear. Let's go! It is a hard defensive performance from the boys here. 𝘼𝙗𝙤 with the set piece. Origi, great save from Samba. I thought he was offside. Free kick is given. Offside, Liverpool. And do we get a 2-2 draw against Liverpool? That is absolutely ridiculous. I am buzzing with that. 2-2 draw against Liverpool. Wow. against this Liverpool side. They took off Salah, they took off Mane, they brought on Origi Jota, they brought on Gomez at left back. Wow, what a result. Genuinely, I think we deserve to get nothing out of that. If you look at the stats, 18 shots for them, 11 on target, the 2xG. It's kind of been a bit of a smash and grab, and you know what? I'm absolutely all here for it. Let's go into the dressing room. You've done brilliantly to come back and salvage a draw. I am proud of you. I don't actually know if Liverpool won the league. Let's have a look. So we go through. Obviously, we got 1 point. We are in 8th at the moment. After our first game of the season, I definitely bite your hand off for that. Come the end of the season, Lyle Taylor, the difference maker. So let's go into the Premier League. Obviously, we're trying to make a little bit more business happen. I'm trying to actually get Curtis Jones on loan from Liverpool. So we'll see if that one comes to be in next episode. So Man City won the league last year. Let's see what happened in that league. 94 points for Man City. 82 points for Liverpool, so relatively comfortable for Pep and his men. Obviously, these are the teams that were relegated: Fulham, West Brom and Newcastle. Obviously, we were promoted alongside Brentford and Bournemouth. There we go. Couldn't remember the other team. Brentford and Bournemouth. Bournemouth find themselves in second at the moment after 1 game. Fair play to you. In terms of the season preview, I should have probably done this before the game. We're 1,000 to 1. 1,000 to 1 to win the Premier League, and don't get me wrong, we're not going to win the Premier League, but compared to Bournemouth, who are 250 to 1 and predicted to finish 12th, I think 20th is ridiculously rude for us. I'm looking for a vast improvement on the 1,000 to 1, and fingers crossed we can definitely get that. What I'm going to do, guys, I am going to jump into the schedule. I'm going to get my head down, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you back for the game against Spurs, I think. I think that's going to be an interesting one, and we'll kind of put you a little bit further forward in the save so you can kind of see how we are adapting to life in the Premier League. But if you have enjoyed today's episode, a 2-2 draw with Liverpool as Nottingham Forest, don't forget to drop a like on it down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. We are really gearing up for FM22 now. I am buzzing. I cannot wait. If you are new, hit that subscribe button down below and ring that bell so you're told each and every time that we upload a video in this series. But until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you on another one very, very soon.